Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for tuning back in, guys. Just started my ride out here. Just rode out from the house today, and I'm about 20 minutes out. Just came to this first spot that I just had to get off and just do a look over at the bike, because I did just change the oil and put a new exhaust gasket on the mid pipe and clean the air filter. And the bike's running good. It's just smelling a little weird, so I just wanted to stop and make sure there's nothing leaking or obviously wrong. It smelled a little bit like burning plastic or something, so I just wanted to double check. I really don't like how there is not a sight glass window or a dipstick. Yeah, you can use the zip tie method, but I wish there was more of a official way of checking the oil. So come along for the ride, guys. We got beautiful conditions out here. It's about 65 degrees today, cool breeze, and absolute chocolate dirt conditions in the desert. Look at this. Look at this trail that just came down. You can just see going down the trail there. My trail, or my path, the first one of the day. You can just see it carving my way through this chocolate dirt cake landscape. So come along for the ride, guys. It's a beautiful day in the Sonoran Desert. Temps are perfect. Sun's shining through, and we're starting to get spring bloom. You should see the desert in the spring, all different colors of purple and orange, yellow. So if you're ever thinking about coming out this way, let me know. I'd love to show you around. Alright guys, let's go. Welcome back. I said it so many times, but here we are, about to take off. There's a lot of cactus out here, a lot of saguaros, a lot of chocolate dirt. So let's go. And not forget to shut this. All right. So in my last video, well, I haven't posted it yet, but the last time I went riding, this thing started overflowing fuel, even though I thought I had fixed that issue. So when I went back home, I investigated it, and the one thing that I had not done was cut that rear fuel cap so that it's not choking the vent when the pressure builds up. So I've done that. So today will be the real test whether or not it's gonna not push fuel out the front tanks, because I have a full 8 gallons of fuel on the bike today. Back there too. It just ends. It's cool though. It's a beautiful view. Woo! Awesome. I love looking at views. I think that's half the reason why we ride, isn't it? I tell you what, I don't think that this extra little foot thing is necessary on the Kove. And all it does is make it harder to use the kickstand when it's off camber. All right. Oh, somebody's camping down there. Wonder if that's who's dirt biking. And this is awesome because this is just a half hour away from my house. You can just go and go and go. And I know I repeat myself a lot. I just want to encourage people to think about getting out. 'Cause I know I was stuck where I was at. And I'm not telling you the grass is greener, that's for sure. But the desert's green right now. So I'm getting out and getting the riding while it's good before the blazing heat's upon us like your guys' freezing winter. So alright, let's get back on the trail. Well, right now I'm gonna let the weather dictate the ride, because as you can see out east of here, pretty much all the way around, it's pretty dark. It's raining, so I was gonna go that way. I'm gonna go that way a little bit just to get to the top of a ridge down there a ways and turn around and come back, head north, and then head back west where we got blue skies and sunshine and no rain. So take the signs for what they are, or just be smart and don't ride into crap weather where you might be miserable. So let's go. Ah, it's really coming down out there. No fuel issues today. I like how some people make comments on my videos and they say stuff like, wow, you got a lot of places to ride out there. The only riding area we have is, you know, X yay big, but it's a lot rougher than all these open trails you have. And I just gotta say, all you have to do is go 10 feet off of the wide open trails that I'm riding on, and you can be doing the most gnarly stuff ever with cactus, blind mine holes, pretty gnarly stuff. And you can get into situations out here in the west, in over your head real quick, and not be able to get yourself back out of. So you really got to be smart about where you go, because I've heard of, seen firsthand countless stories of people going into desert landscapes and backcountry situations not fully prepared, and needing rescued and really regretting it, walking out. So I might be riding some pretty tame stuff, but that's because Arizona is very rugged and remote, and I'm by myself, so I'm not going to be riding the most gnarly stuff ever. It's out here. Check out some of my single track stuff. I'm not doing the craziest stuff, but you'll get an idea of the harder stuff. But that's why I like the Kove, because I'm more about adventuring. Than I am about suffering. And like, I've never been out here, so this is cool. This is all new. There's nobody out here. I saw a camper up here, but I'm saying, like, I don't need to worry about getting hit by a side-by-side. I mean, I gotta be, can't get complacent, but there's no traffic. I see one other track. Some dirt biker. Oh wow, we got a guy with full off-grid camper setup out here. Stopping everything. Wow. That's great. A weird location. Dude had a bathtub outside. Yeah. It was just rainwater collection. You know, that's the other reason why you don't see me going balls to the wall out here and just sending it. Because same thing about the weather, and needing to let the weather dictate my ride, and the weather's gonna be right here. Yeah, just being smart about it all, because there ain't nobody out here. Look at these linemen up on top of the pole. Huh. You know, there ain't nobody out here to come to my aid if such situations would arise. Man, it's dark this way. I just wanted to see what was going on down here. First of all, these guys are up here. I've heard thunder. I haven't seen lightning. These guys are up. Ooh, I can see it now. I do not like heights. Even though I am a pilot, I don't have my pilot license. I'm a fucking pilot. Just give me more. I think they're just running new towers. Putting up these towers, getting out the mobile or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna go up here and then head back to the unit that I was talking about. Because it's dark that way. I mean, it's this way. And on another day, I'll do this ride. Because what I was gonna do, guys, you might look it up on Google. What I was gonna do was ride from Marana, Arizona, off-road to Mammoth, Arizona, And then from Mammoth, Arizona, I was going to ride the rug, like you would have in your house, the rug road to Klondike, Arizona. And I posted up in my local riding group, just trying to get a heads up about the route. And everybody essentially told me, don't ride it by yourself. It's pretty grueling, doable. On a big bike it would be a little more daunting, but definitely doable. And so I just decided I was going to come out here and just go a little ways and then eventually turn around, or take an easier path. But I'm going to let the weather dictate my ride. And as you can see, maybe on camera there, the trail, it's just a power line trail that goes out here. But yeah, I'm not even to Oracle yet. I'm out here in the middle of this pretty barren area in the Tortolitas. Somebody correct me. And oh my gosh, I'm probably butchering the heck out of that. Alright, so I've turned around, headed back. Yeah, they're doing some improvements to these power lines, so this road has just been totally graded. But what do you guys think? What would you have done if this was one of those Bear Grylls? Should I grab the snake with my hand, or should I turn around and exit the cave? Video shows, if you've never seen those with your kids. Would you guys have continued on and just rode through the weather, knowing that it's Arizona and it's not going to last forever and it's going to blow through and the rain will feel good, and hopefully you don't end up in a torrential downpour that causes flash flooding? Or would you turn around and go back towards where the radar shows no building clouds coming from the west? I'm going to play it smart. I'm going to play it smart! My wife says, right, smart. Be careful. I'm looking for something bad to happen, that I'm looking forward to the day that something bad will happen, and I say no, that's not the case at all. I just talked through my preparedness, and she takes that as me looking forward to it. Because I have contingency plans, GPS tracking. There's where the footings are. I really don't feel like getting wet today. It's pretty chill. It's pretty chilly. It's not like they said no plant entrance. No access to plants. So I wonder if there's maybe a power relay station right there. Oh, you know what? What do you guys think? Should they be installing solar farms all over the pristine Sonoran Desert? Check out this guy's get up right here. and other people are very particular about not telling anybody where they go riding, and I get it. They're in California and stuff is limited, and I don't want anything shut down, and we don't want anything shut down here either. We want to respect everything. But anyways, there's so many routes. I can tell you where I'm at, and you can take about 15 different ways to where I'm going. So I'm not worried about it. Look at that. There's one other dirt bike track along this route right now in the last probably week. Anyways, we're gonna be heading towards Red Rocks and out towards the Ironwood National Monument. So heading west instead of east, away from the rain. Check out this rock formation. It's pretty cool back here. All right, let's go. Turn out my hazards. Here. I almost had the Christini. You guys know what a Christini is? I had a Christini. The Kove is running better with running much better with a little bit more back pressure when I added the spark arrestor on here. So alright, look at this little fence. Again, set of dirt bike tracks. Alright. Let me know what you guys think about this new angle, or this different angle on my helmet cam. So that Dango Design chin mount one is great, it's convenient, but it limits your range of motion on your head when you're trying to look down at stuff. It stops you about, 3 inches early. And so when you're wearing a chest protector and have a big old helmet like me, man, I could only look down like this. So it's much nicer without it. So I don't know if you guys can see out there. Oh, look at that. Kove stalling. Second time it's done that though today. I don't know if you guys can see it out there or not, but the cactus, or the cacti, just like a sea of cacti. Or a sea of saguaros. definitely looked like they knew where they were going, and followed it until I lost the track. So now here I am. I've been heading east, and so it's almost like I'm following the storm now. I think it's all moving east and south, so it shouldn't be an issue, I hope. But what's left in the aftermath is this like clay type material that is so slippery when it's wet. It's not sand. Like sand gets real tacky when it's wet. This has been like slippery stuff. Look at this stuff right here. Woo. Like if it really rained and you got caught back here, like that cloud is showing, like this would be almost impassable. Hopefully I'm not foretelling. I better look at the weather and make sure it's not rolling in. Because no joke, if this stuff would be impassable if it was really raining. Whew.
Thanks for watching, guys, and coming along on today's adventure. Unfortunately, from here on out, I had accidentally turned my camera onto the time-lapse mode, And so you're about to see the product of that, and it's basically just my return to the pavement and circling back home. So right here I took a stop at the Arizona Trail, which is a trail that goes all the way from the Mexico border all the way up to the border with Utah. It is non-motorized, but it does cross a lot of the off-road areas that we ride in, and so often you cross paths with it. So anyways, in this commentary on the bike, I'm just talking about the storm that's rolling in and wondering if I should turn around or continue on. Luckily, I wasn't too far off from the pavement, so I continued on and did not get wet. So my goal was accomplished. It was a great day of riding. Did a total of about 140 miles and covered a lot of ground, a lot of different types of terrain. And I really appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. It's your guys' feedback that motivates me to make more of these and to improve the quality. So feel free to leave a comment down below. Like the video. That also really goes a long way to motivating me to continue to make these. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you want me to address in future videos or topics, let me know. I'd love to get your guys' feedback on that. So thanks again, and see you on the next one.